right, so we're moving on to some news.
Yeah, let's do some news. First thing, Discovery and WB, the merger is official.
It finally happened.
Like a rep
It's
with the
happening.
whistle.
It's happening.
It's happening.
I can't believe it.
It's happening. So expect big things announced.
I can't wait till I announce like the Batman like Discovery show. He's just going around the planet.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not connected
look at
to
it.
fusion
It's
of
not
the brands.
anything.
and that can be completely
that'd be
disconnected
awesome.
from everything.
No, it's just gonna be Ben Affleck actually.
It's like
And
Batman in the Batcave, and it's actually him just like hanging out with bats and like researching
yeah,
them.
exactly.
Get some Mythbusters in there. You know?
Yeah.
Bust some bat
So
myths.
real quick, there was a few people that were let go. So Jason Killar, who was head of HBO Max, who he was one of the reasons that the Snyder Cut was actually released.
And they got rid of him?
Well, there's a story behind it. And Ann Sarnoff, also, who was head of something there, she got fired, axed. So Jason Killar was one of the guys that first did the release of Snyder Cut and made it possible. But then Toby Emmerich, he made decisions and kind of overrid what he did. So the big problem here is Toby, and they have not fired him yet. And I know a lot of people are kind of like getting scared about that, saying like, oh, he's going to just stay on. But his contract ends in November. So what people are saying is that they're just going to let him run the course so that they don't have to pay him severance if they fire him and all that stuff. So they're saving money. They're already going to appoint someone that's going to be over him. So he's going to have no power in making decisions or anything. They're going to...
He's a lame duck.
Yes. So they're just letting him finish out his contract, and that'll be it. So hopefully that happens soon.
HBO or Discovery, you can contact Jonah at Jonah.
That's right. If you need someone, if you need a film czar, that's what they're going to call it.
Film czar.
So there's actually, there's been several people that are rumored to be in talks to take over this.
It's Joss Whedon, isn't
No,
it?
wait. But one of the guys,
We can only hope.
one of the guys is the
Zack
head.
Snyder.
One of the guys is the head of Netflix, and he's really good friends with Zack Snyder.
He
He's the
went to
guy.
dinner. He went to Thanksgiving dinner with Zack Snyder last year.
Well, he's the guy that greenlit Army of the Dead and gave all those things and Rebel Moon. So
Did we
he's
really want that guy
actually
in charge
working
of
with
anything?
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
forgot movie of the year.
He's the godfather of this person.
yeah,
that he knows.
Oscar-winning Army of the Dead. Anyways, so with Discovery, there's been rumors of and teases saying that they're already having conversations with Zack Snyder about continuing the stuff. So I'm hopeful about this. That's all I'm going to say about it. I think there's going to be announcements coming up soon that they're going to say they're actually going to let Zack Snyder finish his 2 more movies.
How are you going to feel if you don't recast Batman and there's a couple recasts? How would you feel about that?
As long as Zack Snyder's doing it.
You're good with
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Ben Affleck's going to come back to finish.
No, he's
he
not
said he
coming
never
back.
is
They're
gonna do it again.
recasting him.
He said, "quote He's
How do
never
you
going to do
feel?
it again."
Okay. What? No, I
He
said
said he's never going to do it again.
no. He never said that.
He had such a terrible experience.
No.
He never wants to do it again.
Okay.
Quote.
Did we
End
talk?
quote.
Did we talk about the Flash stuff that came out last week?
I don't know.
About Ben Affleck?
No.
Okay, so just real quick. So
Yeah,
Ben
real quick.
Affleck.
Flashback.
So Ben Affleck, about 6 months ago or a year ago, was rumored they were going to kill him in the Flash movie. Like that was a big thing. Like that's how they're going to take out his character. Well, a couple weeks ago, it came out that in fact they don't. He doesn't.
Spoilers.
The rumor is that he doesn't die in
Spoilers.
the Flash, but it actually sets him up to continue his stuff outside of the timeline. So that means that Ben Affleck had to sign off on that to say that he's going to be able to continue to do this. There's rumor of that happening. They pushed the Flash back to do some reshoots and stuff, which fits in with this whole merger stuff that they want to switch things up a little bit to allow, instead of cutting back all the Zack Snyder stuff, to actually make it so that's like, this is in a different universe. It's separate from everything else. And then Zack Snyder can continue stuff. So that's what a lot of stuff has been coming out
over there. You can tell he's just watering, dude. His mouth's watering about the prospect of it getting renewed, dude. Continued.
I really hope that they push back the Flash
love
and they put in a sweet post-credit scene just like Morbius. Where it just like doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what's going on here. I think it's because of the Flash.
You want to team up and, go against Superman?
Yeah.
So that's all that kind of information has been swirling around at the same time as the merger's going through. And there's been like more teases from people that work with Zack Snyder saying they've been in meetings and stuff like that. So for me, it's kind of, I know I'm a idiot about this kind of stuff because I've never given up hope about them continuing it. So maybe I'm looking at these things through a skewed lens, but there's a lot of stuff that I just think is pointing in the direction that it's going to work out.
The option's open now is basically the best thing about all this news is that it's on the table.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's really awesome to hear. I hope Ben Affleck comes back. That'd be sick. Great Batman.
The best Batman.
He might but maybe he'll come up a little bit in my rankings.
Next thing, Stranger Things, which is going to be premiering here pretty soon. I think it premieres around the same time Obi-Wan does.
Same day.
Yeah, dude.
So apparently,
We have lots of stuff to watch.
The Duffer Brothers, right? That's their name.
Yeah.
The creators of the show said that this is kind of like their Game of Thrones season. They said every episode is
so it's
over
gonna
an
suck.
hour.
Oh my gosh.
So
they're
it's
gonna
gonna
have-
suck.
There's going to be incest.
And everyone's gonna
dragons.
hate the ending.
So they just said this
wait.
season, every
Yippee.
episode is over an hour. So we're in for a lot of Stranger Things. What do you guys think?
Are they not releasing all the episodes at once like they have?
I think they are. So it's really they're splitting the season in two. So you're gonna get
But how many
half
episodes?
of it in May. I don't know, but they said it's an extra long season. So you're getting half in May, and then you're gonna get the next half. I think it's in June.
Wow.
Or
Yeah,
July.
it was summer.
but they're saying every episode's over an hour, so that seems like, which is good because they've spent forever making this season. So
Yeah, I mean that's cool. It's a lot of Stranger Things.
Lots of strange things.
Lots of
going on.
things are happening. Ain't no doubt about it.
I'm excited for it.
So my question is, are you guys gonna binge it, or are you gonna watch one a night, or how are you guys gonna watch it?
I don't think I'll binge it.
How should we watch it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, should we review every?
I'm gonna
episode, or
binge
do
it
we
and
just
spoil
the
it
whole
for you
thing?
guys.
Do we binge it all because everyone else is gonna binge it?
I think everyone's going to binge it.
Yeah.
What we usually do is we'll do like half. Because like one night
Half
you
an
can't
episode?
like half of the season. You know what I mean? Like you get through like 3 or 4, and you're like,
It depends
"All
on
right,
how
we'll
many
take
episodes
We'll
there
take
are."
a break,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
we'll do it another
Well,
time.
here's the
I'm
thing.
not going to do one a
Binge
day though.
by the end of the freaking weekend. You're done.
Yeah.
with it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's gonna depend how good the episode is. Like if
true.
an episode's really good, you're like, I need to watch this next
yeah,
one. Like
yeah.
I feel like that's how Stranger Things has been though.
it's been
Every season's been that way where you're like, oh, I got to watch another one.
Jonah's gonna be like, I like this, I like this, I like this, but I'm not gonna really.
But I don't like the episode. Yeah.
probably not. It's not Marvel, so I'm gonna be excited.
Exactly.
Be chomping at the bit.
We'll have a nerd age meeting off screen and talk about what we should do.
Okay.
I mean, we could probably just if
No,
if
off
all
screen.
3 of us watch 3 of them, we just make a video and say, hey, we watch episodes 1 through 3. Video discussion of it. It's pretty simple.
But we're gonna have Obi-Wan to watch as well.
Yeah.
There's
2
gonna be
episodes of
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Yep.
2 episodes and then one, right? So
Did you say Bobby One Shoot?
What?
I thought you said 2 episodes of Bobby One.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Isn't that what it's called?
Obi-Wan Kenobi did.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of content of just awesome stuff. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's next month, right?
Yeah, May.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be May.
Stop it.
By the way, I know you guys. What did we say last week? We said something about the 50th episode.
Yeah, last week. Yeah,
and it's been an official year
that's true.
doing this. Isn't that insane? Does that even like?
We're 1 year old.
Because I saw on YouTube and it's like the Snyder Cut, the first video
Yeah.
we ever made a year ago.
Yeah,
I was
crazy.
like, no way.
That's awesome.
And actually, we probably started before that because we didn't start uploading. Or,
No, that was the first.
Was the first.
that was the first episode. Yeah, because
right.
we had
We're-
to start with the Snyder Cut.
That's right, dude.
Obviously, it's
yeah.
come a long way, and now it's being
That
restored.
was just the most recent news.
Next thing.
So crazy, though.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us for a year.
That's super cool.
You know,
Yeah.
and many more to come. So the next thing is Into the Spider-Verse director Peter Ramsey, or co-director, because
2.
Another guy directed it with him.
There's a co there.
There's a co in there.
He is apparently he's going to be directing at least one episode of the Ahsoka show, and the Ahsoka show started filming I think last week, or it's going to start filming this week, something like that. But I mean, Ahsoka show, I think that's my next after Obi-Wan. I'm really wanting to see what they're going to do in the Ahsoka show, because you're going to get Thrawn, all that kind of stuff. Ezra Bridger, like Rebels fans, if you've watched,
rumored. Looks like
rumored, but you know Dave Filoni's gonna throw that stuff in there. So for me, as a huge Rebels fan, I cannot wait.
That'd
I think
be crazy.
after Obi-Wan, this is my next most anticipated Star Wars thing.
Is Jon Favreau also involved, or is it?
I think
he
he's
producing?
I think they're both just producing on everything, but this is more of like Dave Filoni's.
Yeah. He's writing all the episodes, right?
I think so.
Wow.
Cool.
So this is going to be his baby.
Thumbs up for me. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Did that director also work on the first animated Into the Spider-Verse movie?
Yeah, that's the one right? That's the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's Into the Spider-Verse, right? Because this one's called Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, so he hasn't. He didn't work on the second one.
I'm not sure if he did. The thing I read was he's the co-director for Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
So the first one.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I love that movie. So
Good thing this show is animated. Oh wait, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't care. Hey, maybe if you wrote, I don't really care, bro. He's animation, dude. Like, come on.
Hey,
Unless
Dave
he was
Filoni
writing the
was
scripts,
animation. Dave Filoni was animation. He's directed some awesome
and look
live
where he's at
actions.
now. Yeah, that's true. But he's had a lot of experience now. So
I just hope Spider-Man shows up in the Ahsoka show. Now that, everything's connected.
That only
the
makes
multiverse.
sense.
yeah. Hope everything looks like it's 10 FPS.
I mean,
too.
technically, wasn't there Mustafar in What If? There's like the one scene of them like flying through planets, and they went through Mustafar. You saw Vader's castle.
Well, it was like
Really?
Yeah.
it was like a volcanic
Must have missed
planet.
You go back. I'm pretty sure it was Vader's castle.
The next thing I had was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 opened this weekend, and apparently it is the best opening weekend for a video game movie ever. I think it made $71 million in opening weekend, so that's pretty crazy that Sonic 2 would. You guys didn't watch the first one, right?
I watched the first one.
Oh.
I watched it. Crystal and I watched it like maybe a month ago.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's not like
It's okay.
it's not.
I mean, I laughed a couple times. It didn't blow my mind, but it was just like, oh, okay.
You gonna watch the second one?
Well, when it's streamed,
Yeah, not
I'm not gonna pay money for it.
They're gonna pay money for it.
mic drop.
What's the second highest grossing one?
I have no
Is
idea.
it the other Sonic?
That's a good question.
Got him. Nice, dude. Got him.
I just read.
Are you
things.
making this up?
No. I scroll.
You don't know?
You see things
reading
you're like, oh,
titles.
that's an interesting headline.
I mean, I saw it too. I'm wondering what it was.
Jonah's like a Law and Order episode, ripped from the headlines.
No.
I'm gonna guess it's Tomb Raider, the reboot.
I don't think Tomb Raider did that good.
for opening weekend.
It's got to be Assassin's Creed. It might be the first Sonic movie. Actually, I think it did pretty good.
Pretty sure it was Dragon Ball. Okay, guys, it was Dragon Ball.
I mean,
Warcraft, no?
that's the thing. It's a
Dragon Ball's a video
pretty
game.
low bar.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
So-
Anime first, but
it
You
could
guys-
be.
you guys
Honestly,
ready
it
for
could be
this?
any of the other video game movies.
Until Mario comes out.
Do you
and
guys
it's
want me
taking
to
that crown.
do? For,
oh, Mario.
I'm going to do top 10.
Wait,
Alright.
Detective Pikachu. Is that it?
That's probably up there.
Okay, number 9.
Why don't you
about
give us 10?
Okay.
Jeez.
Top
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, The Cradle of
at
Life.
10. Oh, that's the
Number
other
9.
is that the first one that
Mortal
she did?
Kombat. I don't know.
Okay.
Number 8, Pokemon, the first movie. Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Thought that'd be higher.
Number 7,
That's an
action.
Prince
Cried in that movie.
of Persia, The Sands of Time.
Bad movie.
Number 6, do you guys want to guess?
Assassin's Creed.
Rampage. Number 5.
Borderline.
Number 5. Any guesses?
Uncharted.
The Angry Birds movie.
These are all kids.
Number 4.
Is this up to date list?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Number 4.
go ahead.
Just go with it.
Say the.
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the
That
first,
must have been the first
Angelina
one.
Jolie.
Yeah.
Number 3, Uncharted.
one? Okay.
Okay.
Number 2, Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
Okay. All right.
Number
I was
one,
right, I was
Sonic the Hedgehog. So that must be the first one.
That's right. Let's go.
And then so this one beat Sonic.
Okay.
Damn, where's our trivia game now? Gosh, I could have got a point. Finally, once in
Yeah,
my
but I
life.
got Angry Birds.
All right, there you go, guys.
Oh, well-
is that better for you guys now?
That's much
more
better.
information. Okay, I'll try to do better next time.
On the Sonic thing, Jim Carrey also announced he's not doing acting anymore. But who knows?
He said maybe, right?
Oh,
Because then
was.
he said he would listen. If Christopher Nolan came and said he would had a cool idea for Cable Guy, that he would be interested in doing it.
Yeah, that's obviously a joke.
Christopher Nolan's Cable Guy too.
That'd be sick.
He'll get cast in the Oppenheimer movie. Everyone's starring in that movie now. Any new casting?
I don't know.
Announcements from
No, there's some Rebel Moon casting, but we'll avoid that because you guys don't want me to talk more about Zack Snyder. You guys had video game news, right? You guys something? No?
Oh,
Lego.
Lego Star Wars came out.
That's
You
right.
bought it.
Yeah, I got
And you
for the
played
Switch,
it.
and I played it. I got a headache and dizzy because I played with my daughter. But what I've played without her has been really
Question.
good.
Which
Yes.
episode did you start on?
Episode 1. Got to start at the beginning.
okay.
Phantom Menace.
What about you?
I started episode 4 because I thought that's where you're supposed to start. I just looked at all the locked stuff and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll play through it release order movie wise.
Nice.
So. Yeah,
Cool.
It's pretty fun.
yeah.
You can do a lot of things. A lot of characters.
It's
Is there anything new? Or is it the same old?
I mean, as far as I know, I haven't played a Lego game in a while, but this is, I think, completely different than any other
how so?
license. Just like it's a third-person action game, basically. All the other Legos in my memory, I think, have just been like some kind of over the kind of more top view, far away camera.
It's always been third person. Maybe the camera was
You can
farther
switch
back.
it, though,
But
and
yeah,
stuff,
you can
yeah.
switch the angle.
But this just feels a lot more like,
action oriented.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like,
did it feel like fluid? Like the
it still,
controls.
it still
and stuff?
felt
Still
like
feels like Legos.
It still feels like
Still a
you're
little
controlling
clunky.
a Lego guy. But it has the same like Lego humor.
Yeah.
it's pretty fun. Yeah.
It has.
I mean, it's their most successful thing.
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
just keep going.
It has original voice acting. I don't know if they've done that before, like where they've just recreated stuff.
Yeah,
I know
they
if
have
like
voices now. They haven't had.
I know
in the
if
past.
like Lord of the Rings, they just took it directly from the movie.
Yeah.
But
They
this one they
recast.
just are like
Yeah.
re-recording lines.
Nice.
Yeah, and shout out to him, Evan.
Oh.
Evan, who goes to our church, who
he
plays electric
speedrun
guitar. No, but he already beat the game, and he's gonna go on. He said this morning he was like, "I'm starting the long road to 100% completion." So he always completes like the
Lego game.
Lego games 100%. So he'll probably speedrun because he used to have the record for speedrunning. It got beat a couple
For a
months
Lego
ago.
game?
Does he have a YouTube channel or
I don't think so.
Twitch or anything?
I should ask him. But yeah, anyway, shout out to Evan who beat
Cool.
Lego Star Wars.
Sick.
Did you get it too?
No, I haven't got it yet.
Oh, and I got a sick minifigure with mine.
What'd you get?
Luke drinking the blue milk, so he's got the blue milk
Oh, the
mustache.
mustache?
And then I got the steel book.
Those things are selling for like $100 on eBay.
They are?
Yeah,
Not worth it.
the minifigures.
He's mine.
You hold, bro. Hold.
Yeah. So I think that's it for the news, unless you guys have something else.
They announced what's it called? Kingdom Hearts 4.
What?
Randomly, today or a couple days ago,
Like this today.
they did a huge video. It's really long, and it announced like a bunch of different games. Like it was weird.
Who did? What company does Kingdom Hearts?
Don't ask.
Square Enix.
Oh yeah,
Is it
Square
Square
Enix. Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I watched the video. I was confused because I played the first one and I was like, I hate this. Sorry. The controls were so clunky. I just could not play it. But
That's the one with like Mickey Mouse and
yes.
the
With,
Final Fantasy dude or
Sora.
whatever.
Yes,
Sora.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's that fusion. It's that
Keyblades.
weird fusion. It's weird. It's wacky.
Luso loves it, right?
Luso loves
Crystal
it.
loves
Crystal
it.
loves it.
My brother loves it. He's a huge fan.
All the
What a
weirdos
loser.
like it.
I know, right?
But anyway, so they announced 4, which is crazy because I don't think there was even any rumors of it even being made. Like it did not leak. And if there was rumors, it was like I didn't hear any.
I mean, 3 took
I didn't hear it, so
3 took forever to release. So, I mean, who knows when 4 will actually be released?
Yeah.
But the fact that they're like, yes, we're making a fourth one, like a year and a half after the third one released, 2 years or something. I mean, I don't know. I guess did the third one sell?
I don't know.
I don't know how well it did.
I just think it's
I've heard like crappy things about the third one.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been kind of seeing on Twitter is the reactions haven't been super stoked.
Yeah.
Because I think 3 wasn't as good.
Yeah.
And so people aren't super looking forward to 4, and so that's a little sad.
Yeah.
But hopefully it improves on the third. That'd be good. Because But it was interesting. I didn't fully understand it, but there was another game that they had that was like cartoon graphics, and it was like side scrolly, and it was interesting. So yeah, look out for that. This is super early on, so we'll see more stuff from it. But yeah, other than that,
Tomb Raider, a new Tomb Raider game got announced.
Oh,
but
is it like in the new?
I think so.
Games?
All I read was again, guys, just headlines. You know, you can use the Unreal Engine and all that. Good stuff.
Unreal 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
ooh, I kind of wanted to bring up this subject just to see what your guys' take on it is. Okay.
Hate
I
it.
love it.
I can't remember the. Did you say you hate it?
Yeah, he said he loves it though. So.
Okay. Well, that's the
We're
interesting.
perfectly
That's
yin and
interesting.
yang.
I'm middle of the road.
So there is a game called Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Okay, and so they announced
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon.
That's right.
Was that the one after Wildlands?
I'm not sure. Probably because it was the most recent one. So yeah.
Okay, I like Wildlands.
So
Sorry,
by
go ahead.
Ubisoft again, but basically they kind of use this game as kind of a testing ground for their version of NFTs. Dun dun dun. And so, do you guys have any understanding, or what have you guys heard about NFTs? Do you guys understand what they are?
Just that they're stupid.
Okay, so that's everyone's saying they're stupid.
Did I send you?
Is that what you know? They're
Dumb.
stupid. Okay.
I sent you the video of Tobey Maguire seeing his NFT that he bought, right?
Oh yeah.
And
He
they're
was
like walking in. He's like stands in front. He's like, "Wow, it's just some dude like on a green like,"
Yeah.
and he's like, and everyone's like clapping like, "Wow!" And he's like, just like smiling.
I own that.
It's the greatest thing.
I own those pixels. Cool. So the interesting aspect of this is that it was in the game, and so basically they would sell NFTs as like gun skins or outfits that you could wear, but only you had it. And so they thought that the player base would love this. Oh yeah, you can resell it. You can. Oh, it's so amazing to have this one of one thing that you paid real money for.
And people hated it.
Yeah, it absolutely just flatlined. It was terrible. So they're ceasing operations on that game now. The scary thing is that there was an interview with one of the VPs of Ubisoft, and he I don't want to misquote. Well, I don't really care if I misquote him, but he said basically,
F that guy.
he basically was like, yeah, gamers just don't understand it, and they expect it to be a negative, reaction. So it's like the attitude that guy has, it's like he doesn't respect what the fans actually said. Like,
we're going to do it
obviously,
anyways.
Money
Yeah.
talks. They didn't like it. They didn't want it. They didn't buy it. And they're probably going to do it in a different game. So I was interested in what your guys' thoughts on it were. Because it's you're buying a skin, but
Yeah.
only you get it.
Right.
So is that really that bad? Because you buy skins in games all the time, just everyone can do it.
Right.
There are limited edition skins you can get only during like the fall or Christmas and stuff like that. So what's your guys' take on this? What do you guys think?
I mean, can't modders though like do anything like just make replicas like that? And
Probably in
Get
the
kicked
game,
out of
it's
the
like
game.
because it's whatever the blockchain is unique to that. So I don't think they can replicate it. Like for whatever reason, in game you wouldn't be able to replicate it. It's an interesting idea. I just don't think it works well for like, I guess the consumer, right? Because it's like, it's just no one's gonna pay like $100,000 for one skin. You know what I mean? It's like unrealistic for gamers. If you want to reach a wide variety of gamers, I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think there's a company that's trying to do it with D&D.
There's a million companies trying to make NFT games currently.
And it's similar idea where people are like, well, what's the point of this? Like, this is stupid. Why are you doing this? So it'll be interesting to see like who else kind of throws their hat in the ring.
Because that's one of the biggest companies that's actually doing it, Ubisoft. So
I feel like you have the right to do whatever you want, right? Like
sure, it's your game.
And so
you can set the prices to whatever.
But like you said, like if fans are like, this is stupid and they don't pay for it, then it's kind of like, well, that didn't work. But to kind of, when you read that quote, it kind of sucks. Is like, we know what they want. Like, we're just going to find another way to make more money, because it's basically them wanting to make more money, right? Because if they can sell a one of a kind skin and people are buying it, then they can just keep jacking up prices, and they're just making digital skins, right? Yes. And then selling them for overpriced amounts.
Yeah.
So it's just a way for them to make more money. And so for the reaction to be like, hey, people don't want this, but we're going to do it anyway, and just kind of keep working it until it becomes the norm, I think is kind of shady and stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
You think so?
Dumb.
Yeah. Think about this, though. Like, you're playing this one specific game. You dump all this money into it, and then 4 years from now, you're not playing this game anymore. Can I transfer my NFT skin that I bought in this game into another Ubisoft game?
You can print it off and just hang it on your wall. I
get it on a thumb drive. I'm like, you see here? I got a lot of skins right here.
I have NFTs.
So that's a good question.
It's weird.
So that's what I was going to bring up was, well, the skin's only good for the game's lifespan.
Right.
And we know that games like...
Especially at Ubisoft.
Like Ghost Recon is only going to last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And then your NFT basically goes down the drain.
I'd be okay if they sent you a physical suit. Like whatever you order, the NFT, then they send you the...
It's like a model gun of like the skin. That'd be really cool.
I mean, then you're like, okay, I'm actually... Like, it's a collector's item. But they're not going to do that.
An NFT is a collector's item, John.
Well, that's no different.
Small-minded.
That's no different than getting a collector's edition of a game.
Yeah.
And then getting, Master Chief's helmet.
Yeah.
Or a little Lego minifigure.
Exactly. Same thing. NFT, dude. But no, yeah, I think I don't see anything wrong with it. I just think it's foolish if the gamers are saying we don't want to do this.
Yeah.
This feels kind of shady. Then don't do it.
Yeah.
But money matters and money talks. So if they do it and then we don't do it, guess what? They'll stop eventually because they'll stop making money.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of telling that the game is shutting down. After a couple years of its existence, and they did all these NFTs. So. It'll be interesting to see, because I know there are tons of games that are exploring that option, and I do think it's an interesting aspect of like, how is it different than just getting a skin for a character in a game? Because I've spent a lot of money on League of Legends just for skins to make my characters look different and look cooler than the other guy.
Yeah,
and like, I mean, any mobile game, like if you want to like buy some extra characters or whatever, like microtransactions are a thing. I think the only issue is that some games are free to play, and then you have the option to buy stuff like that. But if they charge you double, like you have to buy the game and then you have to buy skins on top of that, that's where I think that's messed up. Because you should buy a game and you should get the whole game and all the aspects of it. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But that was Ubisoft's Ghost Recon, whatever it's called.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting aspect, because I think we're going to hear a lot more about that.
Probably. Yeah.
It reminds me of, so I was watching an interview with Jim Carrey. He's doing his Sonic stuff, and he's
doing his Sonic.
He's in an interview with a lady, and she said something, and he's like, "Well, that's what life's all about. That and NFTs." And she laughs, and he's like, "Yeah, but speaking about NFTs," and he's like, "I'm actually launching a website," like out of nowhere. Like she was like not even talking about that. Nice. He's like, "Well, that's what life's all about. That and NFTs." Well, speaking about NFTs, and he like drops his website. He's like, "I'm going to drop these NFTs. Everyone's doing them next month." And I'm just like, "Geez, this is crazy."
Yep.
Everyone wants an NFT.
It's like, I don't know.
I don't.
There is an aspect of similarity between NFTs and buying a limited edition shoe. Because there's only so many printed, and it's like they're selling these NFTs. They're taking advantage of exclusivity and like FOMO, like missing out, right? So I'm like, I don't like when people do limited runs of stuff. Some people do, some people don't. But I'm like, I just don't like it, because they're exploiting people. And it's like, people love having one of 100, right?
Yeah.
But they're like, I know companies that jack up the prices just because there's only 100 of them. And it's kind of like gouging, people of money. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with NFTs.
Well, it's like the people that like on Twitter and Facebook and all that they were buying that avatar, like where it was the monkey.
Yeah.
Like all the celebrities, they were NFTs that was like one guy was like making an avatar for them. And every celebrity was getting. It was the same monkey that had either a hat on or different colored hair,
different
or stuff.
style monkeys. Yeah,
And it was just like,
apes.
how much
apes.
money did this guy make just doing the same monkey, just changing
He
the
switches
color?
it up a little bit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
it was the same
background
drawing. Like the
color is
background color was different.
No, it's so like it's. I mean,
Hey, good for him, bro.
Well, yeah, but it's pretty nuts.
it's an interesting thing because if I made, because I can make the same exact thing, but I wouldn't sell it because I don't have the not the swag. What's it called?
Clout.
The clout.
Get that clout, bro.
NFTs are all about
Bro,
clout.
Nerd Age NFTs.
Yeah. If you want a Nerd Age
One of one.
NFT, if you want a Nerd Age NFT, drop in the comments. We'll give it to you for cheap.
No.
We'll send it to you in the mail.
That's the opposite of what we would do. We'd sell it for at least $50,000. Stupid.
Well, we'll
that's
start
cheap,
with $50.
relatively.
One of them.
$50 for a Nerd Age NFT.
That's where we'll start the bidding.
That's right.
Correct.
Starting.
Yeah, okay.
So drop in the comments if you're interested.
And we'll have a bidding war in the comments. They're like $1. And it's like,
And then Brandon Hill will probably win it.
yeah. I think that's it for news.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think we're good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for subscribing to our channel. We definitely appreciate that. It's very cool to see our channel grow. So, yeah, thank you for doing that. Like, subscribe, comment, get the conversation going down below, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Adios.
See ya.
Bye.
See you later.